Today, I'm going to be looking at the powerhouse, which is the Thomson Streaming Box Plus 270W 4K Ultra High Definition Streaming Box. Now, this is the ultimate box. It's not the cheapest of boxes at the moment. At the time of reviewing this is in November 2025. Now, it has been seen to have been as cheap as $59.90 and as expensive as £110. I have done a review on one of these boxes before, but that was the grey or the black box here. Now, this is the new white box, which may well fit better in with your decor. You might just prefer that particular colour, but essentially it is the same box. Now, many of you might be thinking, well, if you're going to go for a powerhouse box, you're going to pay that sort of money, then why not go for an NVIDIA Shield? Well, two reasons. The NVIDIA Shield is nearly double the price at the moment. Also, the NVIDIA Shield doesn't support AV1 hardware decoding out of the box, and it's quite an elderly device now and hasn't been updated really with any feature updates for many, many years. And it's well overdue that they bring out a new one. Now, I can understand if you've already got one, you do want to defend your box. You want to tell us that it's the best box out there. And of course, yes, it is the best box out there. But for just streaming, then it's a bit over the top, isn't it? But with the Thompson box, if you don't do gaming, the Thompson box is absolutely more than adequate. It's actually excels streaming on the NVIDIA Shield in terms of, a lot of people have said the picture quality has been better on the Thompson, and also you've got the added advantage of hardware AV1 support too. So let's just have a look over the box. Let's just have a look at the technical specifications on the side. So you've got there memory, 3GB of RAM, 32GB of internal storage. You've got an Ethernet LAN, HDMI 2.1, USB 3. Okay, a reset button. You've got the Find My Remote facility. You've got the microphone on-off switch if you don't want Google listening to you. You've got 2.4 and 5 gigahertz Wi-Fi, Bluetooth 5.5.2, and in the box is the Streaming Box 270W in white, remote control, multi-plug power adapter, a 2-pin and 3-pin, so it works in the UK and in Europe, and the HDMI cable, and also 2 AAA batteries. And another thing you might be thinking if you're an NVIDIA Shield user is, this has only got a 10100 Ethernet socket in it. Yeah, it has, but what's the most you need for streaming in 2025, 2026? About 35 megabits. So the 10100 can easily handle anything that you throw at it in the streaming world today. So let's just open the box up and see what's in it. So, okay, we have got the Thomson 270W box. We've got the power adapter, 2 different types of power connectors, a set of AAA batteries, the white remote and the HDMI cable there. And we've also got installation instructions, so let's just have a look at that. That just basically tells you how to put the batteries in the remote, how to plug the HDMI in, how to plug the power in, how to plug the power into the wall socket, and all the optional devices such as the LAN and the USB socket. You've also got there information on activating the far field function. On the back, you've got license details, packaging content and connections. And you've also got there a guarantee card from Thompson. And you've got this here, which has really just got important product information, how to handle your device operating temperatures, storage and things like that. So let's get on with actually setting the box up. First thing is we select our type of power that we want, and that is very easy. You just literally slide in the power that you want, or the power connection that you want. Just got to get it the right way around. It just slots in like so. Very, very easy. So I'm going to use the UK power adapter. Now it's plugged in, lights are starting to come on, and as you can see, it's asking us to pair the remote, but I've still got to put the batteries in mine. Batteries are in, and there you go. It's actually automatically set up the remote. So setting up is just a matter of following the instructions on the screen. Okay, so it's all set up. It's just come up that it's preparing the Google TV. So it says it might be slower than usual for the next several minutes. That's pretty normal. So first of all, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go across to settings and let's just have a look and see what system we're running, what Android system we're running. And at the moment, it's saying it's Android 12. Now, I know these can support 14, and it probably will upgrade to 14 very, very shortly. The next thing I want to do is I just want to check to see how much storage we've got out of the box. So it says total space 23 gigabytes. And let's just see what is available to us out of that 21 gigabytes. So that's a massive amount of storage. And while we're here, I'm just going to see what apps are installed out of the box. So we've got 5, we've got Channel 4, we've got Disney+, ITVX, Netflix, Prime Video, Tubi, YouTube and YouTube Music. And let's just see what UK TV apps can be installed on here. Well, we've already got 5, we've already got Channel 4 and we've already got ITVX. So really we're only left, I think, with BBC iPlayer and the U app. Yep, that's not installed on there. So let's just go back to the main screen and let's just see if we can find BBC iPlayer. So let's go into apps and search for BBC iPlayer. BBC iPlayer. So no, it's not there, but don't worry, I can show you a way in a moment of how to get that app. What about UK TV, or U as it's called? UK TV, not there when I search for it via voice, but let's just have a look and see. Let's just do a search for you. Sometimes it doesn't come up when you just simply search for you. So no, UK TV just doesn't seem to be available at the moment. But again, like the BBC iPlayer, I can show you a way of getting that on there. So what about Sideloading? Yes, we can do that. I know that a lot of people are jumping ship from the Amazon Fire TV devices because they are starting to lock things down. And yes, it's true that Google TV are changing the way that we can load things over the next few years, but they're still actually officially said we are going to be able to load. So first of all, to get apps that are not on the App Store, we need to go in and download an app called Downloader. So let's search for that, Downloader. So we download and install that particular app, and then once it's installed, open it, get rid of that, go up to the box at the top, get the keyboard up and type in there 21203 and go into that. And if there's any cookie messages come up on the screen, then just select whatever you need to select, whether it's accept or you need to go into the options to choose what you consent. And then we can scroll down and we've got all of the apps that you need in there. And if we want to install one, so say for instance, I'm going to install the BBC iPlayer, let's go into it, let it download. And then if you get this security message come up on the screen, go into settings and then turn on Downloader. That is the equivalent of basically allowing apps from unknown sources on the Firestick. That's all you need to do to unlock that. And then go across to install and let that install. And then go to done. And then just like a Firestick, we need to then just delete that and then delete that. And there you go. We've now installed the BBC iPlayer. And as you can see there, it's in your apps. So I'm going to check the Wi-Fi speed on this now. I have got an older Wi-Fi which can only support about a maximum of just shy of 500 megabits download. So I'm not expecting to get any more than probably about this speed here, 467. And the upload speed is really irrelevant, but it should be around about the same, might be slightly less, might be slightly more. It just really depends on the current time. So as you can see, yeah, it's going to be slightly less, but that doesn't matter. 467 down is still a flipping good speed. I'm going to try the Ethernet now, and here we go. We're now on Ethernet and running a test. Now this is going to be far slower simply because it's only got a 10100 Ethernet socket, and there you go. We're maxing out a download speed of about 97 megabits per second, but that's still, as you can see there, it's still good for SD, HD, 4K, okay for 8K, but how much 8K content is actually out there in 2025, 2026? Not really anything, is there? So we don't need to worry about that. This device will probably be long gone by the time 8K films and TV shows are out there, if they ever really come out there, because at the moment 4K is good enough. You know, there's a debate. If 8K comes out, would you really be able to see the difference with the naked eye? Probably not. In terms of playback, I've plugged in a USB stick to my device just there, and I'm playing a 4K video, and that is playing as smooth as you like. Unfortunately, I can't show this to you because I haven't got the rights to show it, but believe you me, yes, fantastic. It's absolutely great quality. And many people have remarked about the quality of the Thompson box too. And with regards to the USB port on here, this can either be used as extra device storage, which I'll be honest with you, the internal device storage is more than enough on here anyway, or even better still, you can use this to play media from. And as I say, it is a USB 3 port too, so it's going to support faster transfers from your USB device. So let's just give you a little tour around the box itself. So here's the connectors on the back. You've got a reset switch, you've got a LAN port, and a HDMI socket, a USB 3 socket, and a power socket. And then on the side there, you've got your microphone on off switch. So if you want to stop Google from listening to you, then you can turn that off, and you'll see that orange in there to indicate that the mic is off. And then on the front here, you've got the Find My Remote function, where you can push that and your remote control will start beeping away like Billy-O, so that if you've lost it, you can then find it. On the bottom, you've got some nice little rubber feet there to stop the thing from slipping around. So as I say, out of the box, the device comes with Android TV version 12, but you'll soon find that it will start to download an update to Android TV 14, as I'm doing now. So Android 14 has now been downloaded. I've just got to restart the device. Overall, what do I think of the device? Well, I think it is fantastic. If you're looking for a replacement for the 4K Max, or you've got are you looking for a replacement for the NVIDIA Shield and you don't do any gaming, then this is just perfect for you. In terms of performance speed, just navigating around is absolutely fantastic. Really, really quick. There's just absolutely no stutters, no stopping and starting, not like some of the cheaper devices. It is very, very quick to close and open apps. It's very usable. It's just generally a very smooth experience. But what about the picture quality? Well, it supports 4K ultra high definition with Dolby Vision and HDR. The audio is fantastic too. Dolby Atmos. There's no DTS HD or True HD support, but the sound is brilliant. You've got the built-in speaker here, which allows you to have hands-free voice control. The storage, phenomenal, 32 gigabytes, most storage you're ever going to need, to be quite honest with you. You're going to be installing hundreds of apps before you fill that up. In terms of connectivity, you've got Wi-Fi 6. Chromecast is also built in. You've also got this handy little button here in the top right-hand corner of the remote, the star button, which allows you to assign either Google Home or your favorite app to launch whenever you push that button. Love that. And you can also control your TV with this remote too. So yes, a little bit more pricier than the 4K Max at the moment. That may come down in price soon. It's also a lot cheaper than a NVIDIA Shield. So if you are looking for one of these devices, then please check out my link in the description down below. That'll give you more details and give you the opportunity to purchase too.